Jean, first of all, I'd like to talk about your new life here in Como. How has it changed? Did you find a house here? Did you go have a walk by the lake? How do you feel here?
Buongiorno. No, first of all, yeah, I'm really happy to be here. The sun is there, so it changed a bit from Belgium and north of France, from where I'm from. So that's already a good point. I found an apartment, and the family is coming next week. So that's already also a good sign for me. From the part of Como. I've been there like from game day and when I signed to the stadium, but I'm waiting for the family to come and of course we'll visit Como, Milano as well. So I'm waiting for that, and I'm looking for this kind of walks around the lake with the family, the dog. So it'll be nice.
Talking about your experience here with the club, who convinced you to join the club? Who did you speak with initially?
Yeah, first of all, I speak with Marc-Jan Flederis, the sport director, who follows a bit the league in Belgium, and then I spoke, of course, with the coach Cesc Fàbregas, who was speaking more about the sportive side on the pitch, the way of playing, and also the players who was already there, but also will be joining the team as well, like Hassan and Maxence. So it was a really positive sign for me to convince me to come. But of course, I knew also a bit the project of Como and the environment also of the city, of the lake, of everything. So there was a lot of positive signs for me to come and enjoy the team. Yeah.
And talking about the project, what do you think about the long-term project here?
Yeah, I think first of all here the facilities are really good, and I think they are growing up every day. So that's big project for a city like Como. But no, I see a good future for the club. I'm really happy to be part of it. And I hope we can have a lot of success in the next month. So everyone is involved in it, put a lot of energy, the staff, the players. So no, I'm really convinced that we can have a lot of success with the team, with the whole staff, and I hope the fans will follow us in the next years. Yeah.
Fabregas told us he signed you because he was looking for a goalkeeper not just good with his hands, but good also with his feet. Does this description fit you? Do you like playing from the back?
Yeah, I love this. Since my young age, I had like kind of youth formation with Lille in this kind of play. So I really like it. Doesn't need like to be every time playing with the back, because sometimes it's too risky, but I like it, and the way of playing, also the quality of players around me when we play from the back is really good. So it's helpful as well, because they demand a lot, and they are there to play. So I like this style of playing, and it's also what I'm looking for, you know. So no, I'm happy with that. It's still the beginning, so we still have to improve in that and find the balance between short and long. But we are in the good way.
How is your relationship with Fabregas, and what does he ask to you?
Yeah, for now it's a good relationship. He tried to explain me everything about the way of playing. Of course, it needs to be fast because we have a lot of games coming. But he tried to explain me sometimes in French, because he has a bit French from Monaco, so that's also good for me. But now he tried to explain me as fast as possible the way of playing, the possibilities for me to play from the back. And adapt a little bit during the game what I need to do with the teammates. So it's I like it because it's really clear. Every game is a bit different. I try to adapt also about the opponent, but no, it's really good for me, and I think I will also develop myself a lot with him. So that's great.
You had quite an impact since your arrival. For you, is Serie A difficult for a goalkeeper?
Yeah, it's a big step for me. Yeah, it's still football, and every game are different. But quality of our players and of course opponent players are a bit more like positive and different. So of course in a good way. So no, I'm happy because of course the more difficult the game is, I think the better you are, and you need to step up. So I like this kind of big games. Since now we play really big games away and at home. So I hope we can also have now more points in these kind of games, because unfortunately against Milano and Atalanta we play really good games, but we didn't take points. So that's the thing we need to maybe a bit change in our mind to be a bit more like hunger of victory of points. But no, it's of course the level is really good. I'm happy with that, and of course I want to be a bit more decisive as well in the goal. So we talked about playing, but I think the most important in the goalkeeping area is to save some balls. So I'm looking for this kind of saves to take points for the team.
Which striker has impressed you the most until now?
I think the last game, Retegui from Atalanta scored two nice goals on 2 shots, and I think this kind of strikers doesn't need a lot of balls to have an impact during the game. So for me, for now, it's the striker.
And now I'd like to ask you if you have a favorite save since your arrival here. Maybe, I don't know, the one against Isaacsen in the match with Lazio.
I will pick this one because it was just before our equalization with Patrick Courtois. So I think this one is a good one. It's at one important moment of the game. He was left-footed, but he shot with left, so with kind of power, and was not easy to reach, but it's easier at this kind of size than low balls for me. But that was a good one, away game as well for my first game with the team. So I think it was a nice one. Yeah.
And who were your favorite goalkeepers growing up?
I grew up with French goalkeeper like Fabien Barthez, who played for Marseille, Manchester United, and with national team of France. He has a lot of character. He has a lot of courage as well to go for high balls, and also with the feet pretty good. And then of course Manuel Neuer from Bayern Munich. I grew up with him when I was a bit older, but not playing professional. And was one of my example, if I can say. But I like also to watch a lot of goalkeeping stuff, different goalkeepers as well, to pick some stuff. And then I also like to analyze Mike Maignan from Milan AC, the goalkeeper from the national team. So he's really good, really complete goalkeeper. So no, I have a lot of influence from different goalkeepers, and then I have my own style for sure. So, but I would say for sure Manuel Neuer was one of the best. Yeah.
And talking about Mike Maignan, you were in Lille when Mike was also there. Did you have a chance to study him there, and have you followed his career at AC Milan? Yeah,
of course. We were some months together in Lille. He arrived from Paris. I was already there in Lille, and of course when he arrived, he was already mature and ready to compete in the French league. It was a bit different with me than him at this moment. So I left the club, but no, I followed him since we met, and I'm really impressed with his career. He's really strong, physically, mentally. And yeah, I could speak with him after the game at home, and yeah, he's really good guy as well. So now I'm looking forward to play in Milano now, and then hopefully take something over there against him. Yeah.
What is your personal goal, both for this season and long term?
First of all, we need to as a team to see hit to finish the highest as possible. Of course, the relegation is the target, and we don't want to go down. First, this goal is really important, to take the points as fast as possible. Then maybe we can prepare the season coming in the easiest way to, of course, to develop ourselves, to develop the club in the future. I played Europe in the past with Antwerp, and of course it's amazing to play every 3 days to play Europe, to go in a kind of different stadium. Of course, I love this feeling, and I want to feel this back. So. No, of course, playing Europe is one main target, and individually, of course, I want to be one of the goalkeeper in the league, and first, do my job here in Como. The next coming games be decisive for the team, helpful for the team, and constant as many as possible. So, that's my target.
Ok, grazie mille.
Grazie mille a te.